Hey guys, welcome to the first video of the year. So at the end of last year, I made some videos about scaling down my collection and I got some comments and I'd like to react to at least one of them. So some people commented that I should have kept the Orient Triton instead of the King Samurai, for example. And yeah, the Orient Triton is a beautiful watch with a classic design, classic style. And it would have been more reasonable and it would have made more sense to keep the Triton if this hobby had anything to do with reason or logic. But you know, yeah, watch collecting has nothing to do with reason or logic. It's just so subjective, so personal, and yeah, so for some reason I didn't really wear the Triton. Especially in the last year, I almost never wore it, just a few times, but I really have been wearing a lot this one here, the King Samurai. So it's got a very modern design, modern style, very angular, and I just love it so much. I love it. I love looking at it. I love wearing it. And you know, there's a thing. I have had quite a few watches that I loved looking at them, but I didn't really wear them. And that's why the Triton had to go. I didn't really wear it. And why is it that you prefer some watches over others? I think a lot of times you don't even understand. At least I don't understand. Why is it that I like the King Samurai more than the Triton? I don't know. I think some people call it the X factor, when there is just something about a watch which just speaks personally to you, and yeah, the King Samurai has that factor. It's got a huge X factor to me. I just love it. I absolutely love this watch. I love it. And also the Tuna has a huge X factor. I mean, this design, the style, it's like a big coin, a huge coin, like a hockey puck, and it's just so beautiful. It's quartz, it's got day and date. I love it. So the Tuna has a huge X factor to me. The King Samurai, huge X factor. I think it's like the SKX. I still have the SKX, but I don't wear it. And actually, this King Samurai here has the kind of X factor to me as the SKX had in the beginning of my watch collecting journey. Yeah, and there is the Sumo here, which is objectively a beautiful, fantastic watch, but somehow it doesn't have the X factor to me as the Tuna and the King Samurai, and also the 62 MES. My highest end automatic watch, beautiful, fantastic, but also it doesn't have that kind of X factor to me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna sell any of these. I'm not gonna sell any of these, okay? Not the Sumo, not the 62 MES, obviously not the Tuna, not the King Samurai. These are gonna stay, but I just wanted to talk about this, that yeah, sometimes you just don't understand why is it that you like a watch, you prefer a watch over another. And yeah, sometimes your preferences are not logical. Your preferences don't make sense, because it's just, yeah, there is just something about certain watches which make the watch special to you, personally to you. So that's why every individual collection is different. And you know, that's a beautiful thing, that we can inspire each other. Obviously, copying others isn't a good idea, and I'm not copying anybody. And finally, I have found what I want, you know, and I really like Seikos. That's why I got rid of all my Citizens, my Orient Triton, and I have had several Orients over the years, Citizens, also other Seikos, but these are the ones that I really enjoy so much. And yeah, if I'm just looking at these 4 watches, yeah, which one would be my only watch if I had to pick one? Yeah, obviously it would be the Triton, sorry, Tuna. If I had to have one watch, it would be the Tuna. Yeah, beautiful watches. And also somebody else asked, oh, why did I accumulate so many watches and what made me scale down? And the reason I accumulated is because, you know, when you are in the beginning of your watch collecting, you don't really know your taste. You have to develop your taste, and that's why I bought a lot of different watches. I bought and sold watches until I realized what I really want. And how do you realize it? Well, you try different watches and you see which ones have the X factor for you, which ones you really actually wear, and you keep those and you get rid of the others, and you find out your taste, you develop your taste, you find out what you like. And what made me scale down? Well, I'm just not a big collection guy. Many watches give me too much anxiety. I'm enjoying this small collection so much. I still have the SKX, but I'm just hiding it inside the drawer. I just put it away. But everything else is gone. Or yeah, I'm still selling the Flighty and the Islander, but everything else is actually gone. Yeah. So that's it. I scale down because I like a small collection. I can enjoy a small number of watches, and I want my collection to be small and quality. And by quality, I don't necessarily mean high specs, but quality that I enjoy, quality which I how should I say it? Maybe watches with X factor and quality. You know, like I wanna have more with less, quality over quantity. And I know there are people who have a lot of watches, over 10, 20 watches, whatever, and they are fine with it. You know, good for you. There are people who buy homages and they love them. Good for you. I mean, everybody is different. I love my Seikos and I have to have the original. So I would never be happy with a Tuna homage or a 62 MES homage or whatever else homage. I have to have the original. And that's just me, you know. If you're different, yeah, good for you. That's fantastic. We are all different. And yeah, actually I have decided to get a CWC SBS quartz diver, the black PVD diver, which I just love the style and the design of that watch so much, and it's quartz, day and date, exactly my cup of tea. And I'm gonna get that one, at least I'm planning. I hope I will be able to actually get it. And then I will have 5 watches that I actually wear in my rotation. Yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, so I love my Seikos and I love NATOs. As you can see, all of these watches are on NATOs. NATOs are just so versatile. They just change the experience so much. You can have NATOs in all kinds of colors, in all kinds of textures. Like the rib is so different from this one. And I have other kinds of NATOs. You can have NATOs with black hardware, with polished hardware, whatever you want, you know, it's amazing. NATOs are awesome. I love NATOs. I love Seiko divers and I love NATOs. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Oh, and have a happy new year, everybody. Goodbye.